So another example would be you get payback or punishment for doing something that they didn't like, right? Here's so what they call a narcissistic injury. So how the best way I could explain it, a narcissistic injury would be that this individual felt a way about something that was said or done to them that maybe the general population would say, yeah, okay, but it wasn't that deep, right? But now want to punish you for it, right? And so punishing you for it could be I'm going to withdraw something, like either I'm not going to come around that much, or I'm not going to talk to you that much, or I'm going to, I mean, I've known people to, withdraw sex, right? So, oh no, I'm not having sex, just they, in some way, shape, or fashion, the individual is now punishing you or paying you back for doing something that they perceived as something that they felt a way about,
Yeah, it
right?
cut them deep, obviously.
Whereas with and the reason why that's problematic is that in most relationships, especially when you talk about more mature adult relationships, people get hurt for different reasons. I'm not the gatekeeper of what makes people, feel away. Like I can't tell you what you should and shouldn't feel away about, right? I think that the mature individual, though, will actually have a conversation with their significant other or whomever, and and they can kind of talk you through and try to come up with ways for it to not happen again, as opposed to, oh, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna make sure you don't do this again because I'm gonna punish you, like this person is your child and now I gotta do something. You hurt me, so now I gotta hurt you, type situation. That sounds,
Eye for an eye.
it really starts to sound elementary, because when you
I,
think about relationships and how things work, though, it doesn't translate to healthy at all,
no, I'm
because
just being playing devil's advocate here. I
mhm,
noticed you say the person. It's funny that the person you say the person you're gonna get back at the person that hurt you, but the person who's getting back is called the narcissist because he was hurt by somebody else, but the person who
no, no,
did
no,
that.
no.
I'm just saying, just from hearing that, that's kind of part of what I heard. Cause you said I'm a get back. That's why I say eye for an eye. I'm gonna get back at you for getting at me. I'm gonna
But
punish you for something you did that I didn't like.
so, for example, I'll try to use myself. It's so I think that a lot of my friends would say that sometimes it's difficult to support me, right? Because I'm a very independent individual. And what support looks like for me is really unconventional, right? And so I would say, me and my sister in law have had, several interactions where, in her effort to try to comfort or support, it did nothing but piss me off more, right?
Mm.
Now, a narcissistic injury would be one where she said or did something that pissed me off, but I'm not going to tell her, hey, I didn't like that, and give her an opportunity to figure out what she did, and try to rectify it or make sure that she doesn't do it again. I'm she pissed me off, so now I ain't gonna answer her calls. Now if she asks me to pick up my nieces, I'm gonna be busy. So if that's how she thinks that she's gonna support me, that ain't supportive. That so now I'm not gonna help her. I ain't gonna support her. And how long that lasts, who knows? Until I feel better, or maybe it just lasts forever. So like that's an example of a narcissistic injury where now I'm paying her back for something that it did hurt my feelings, but in a more mature relationship, I would have been able to come to her and say, hey, that's not really helpful. And then she would say, okay, well, like sometimes I don't know how to help you. Like, what would be helpful for you? So we can have a more mature exchange. So the next time she's in a situation to support me, she'll know how to do it. That's more of a mature exchange, as opposed to me just getting in my feelings because she did something that hurt me. And now I'm going to show her how much it hurt by paying her back. And paying her back could mean that I'm not doing something for her, or I'm not gonna answer her calls, or I ain't gonna help her when she needs help, or whatever it is. So that's toxic. It's very toxic.